Alright everyone, this is StammerOn and welcome back to another video on the channel that's all about stammering, stuttering and everything in between. And for this video, I just wanted to do another little ramble, and which basically just means I'm even less scripted than usual, which will be fun for you. I say like I ever actually have a real script when I do these. But basically I wanted to get on here and talk about a few things, because as of yesterday, this channel is now a year old, and that's really cool, because it's something that I never thought that I would carry on for this long and kind of keep the momentum up. Like, I know I fell off for a bit in the middle of the year. We don't talk about that. That was a moment. But it's really exciting to be able to come into the second year of this channel, and I'm feeling really good about it. I've got some really exciting stuff lined up, and I think there's just a lot happening in the world and the stammering community at the moment. And look at which I can talk about. So I'm going to start this off by addressing the stuttering elephant in the room. And that is, as of yesterday, America now has a PWS in charge, a president who stutters. And this is, and the politics aside, I'm not going to get into the politics because I'm British. I can't speak on American politics. All I will say is that equality and human rights are good. Yep. However, as I say, politics aside, the fact that there is now a president of the United States who is a person who stutters is phenomenal. And I'm aware that there have been world leaders in the past who have had stutters or are rumoured to have stutters, such as Winston Churchill. However, this is now happening at a time when the stuttering community is active and it's raring, and it wants this kind of representation. It wants an example out there where we can be like, look, all of those times that we've been told, oh, you can't do that if you have a stutter. Oh, maybe that'll be a bit too hard for you if you have a stutter. Maybe you shouldn't go for that. Oh yeah, I think you'd be great at that, but you'll need to fix your speech first. Look at that. And suddenly there is a person who stutters in one of the highest offices in the world, leading a country which all the rest of the world is looking at right now. And that is a powerful thing. I've spoken about representation before. That's representation. That is a person who stutters going for it and getting the job they want. And there have been criticisms around some of the stuttering forums I'm part of. And at Biden, there isn't actually a person who stutters. Which he is. He has spoken about it. He's been involved with stuttering charities for years. He is. However, there's also people criticising the fact that he doesn't stutter very often. And there's people saying, yes, it's representation, but it's not enough, because he still has so many covert tendencies. He's managing it. He's not stuttering openly. And to that I say, let people manage their stutters how they want, and don't invalidate his experiences as a person who stutters, and therefore what he can do for stuttering representation. And just because he's not as disfluent as you would like him to be, he has spent years in a profession where he wasn't allowed to stutter. Where stuttering was seen as a sign of weakness, a sign of incompetence, a sign that he wasn't able to do his job. And yeah, you learn techniques. And even if he did want to stutter openly, once you've learned those habits of being covert, of hiding, of switching out words, it's very hard to break that speech pattern. And also, he shouldn't have to if he doesn't want to. And it doesn't invalidate him as a person who stutters just because you don't think he's just fluent enough. And just be that representation of people who stutter going for one of the biggest jobs in the world and getting it. Like, nobody can tell anybody looking at that they're not allowed to be in a job that has authority, that and what that requires speech or anything like that. He's done it, and that's incredible. And as I say, he's been involved with a lot of the American like kind of stuttering charities for years. So this isn't new, and it's not a gimmick, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. However, back to me, because this is my channel. Ego? No. I just want to talk a bit about this past year. I feel like I've really had a chance to explore and learn more about this and learn more about what I want to do with this channel. And like, kind of going forward, I want to be able to do more of that. I want to do these little rambles because I enjoy just speaking to the camera and stuff like that. I want to do more stuff, hopefully more stuff with friends. Again, very hard at the moment, but hopefully more stuff with friends. And I've got a few more interviews lined up, like a following on from my interview with Claire Norman, who runs Stuck. I've already recorded one, and I am getting ready to record another one this weekend. I love talking to other people who stutter and hearing their stories, and it's a chance for me to have those conversations and also, I'm going to be honest, at the moment, like a chance to catch up with some friends that I've not been able to speak to over this past year with everything going on, and it's a chance to share that with you as well. So yeah, hopefully like you enjoy these conversations, and let me know like if there's anybody like who you think I should be talking to as part of that, because I would love to hear that as well. And I don't want to make that all that my channel is though, like, because I figure if you just want to hear like people talking to each other, like, there are already multiple podcasts that do that, and multiple like kind of stuttering podcasts that do that as well. I don't want to be copying other people. I want to have variety and do something new as well. So like, I've got some ideas on my sleeve, and I think it's going to be really fun. And I've got like more like ask a stupid questions lined up. I've been collecting questions, and I'd like to record a few more of those. Unfortunately, I was holding off because I wanted like to go back like to the same place where I recorded the first one, and do it again on the same sofa. However, it's not my sofa, it's my friend's sofa, and it's very hard to go around other people's houses at the moment. So I haven't been able to. And the few times I have been around that person's house, I don't want to be like, let's record a video, because, you know, I'm not seeing people as regularly and I want to hang out. But yeah, I would love to record more of those because they're really fun to do, and it's a good way to do like a kind of little kind of Q&A without it being too serious, because that was always one of the big things of this channel, is there are so many stuttering channels. And like, where like, I feel like it is, I'm not very matter of fact, I'm very fluency based and all of that, and that's fine, and they have a place, but that's not me. And I'd also like to expand into like a few other areas. I've been looking at like streaming. However, I don't know if my laptop's not good enough for what's going on. I'm having a bit of issues getting it set up. However, if that's something you'd be interested in, hopefully that will be starting up soon. And I'd love to do some kind of shorter stuff as well. So I'm playing around with potentially TikTok, but I feel like I'm too old for TikTok. But maybe I should just say, yeah, just go for it. So yeah, lots of ideas. I think I'm going to leave it for now. Just a little ramble for you all. But yeah, if there's anything that you would like to see from this channel going forward, please let me know. Please get in touch. Either like in the comments below or on any of my social medias. I'd love to hear your ideas. If you've got any questions, anything you want to ask, again, leave it down in the comments. Please leave anything in the comments, because any engagement is great for this video. And also drop me a like and subscribe if you want to see where I'm going to be going on this year. And yeah, thank you very much for listening to me ramble. I will be back next week with a slightly more organised video. However, I just wanted to touch base after a year and just reflect and kind of see where I'm going. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Again, leave a like and leave a comment and subscribe. All of my social medias are down in the description, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.